So you're getting ready to sell and very excited. That's awesome. Have you looked around your neighborhood? Just asking because sometimes your neighbor's home can actually affect your sale. For example, if your neighbor is an amateur mechanic and has many cars that they've been working on for many years and different parts are sitting around the yard, that's going to affect somebody. Perhaps your people like to put their furniture in the yard, or maybe perhaps they store their trash in their front yard. Those kinds of things will affect your sale. Now, if you live in a neighborhood where everyone's home looks like that, it's not going to cause a problem because that is the neighborhood itself. But if the rest of the neighborhood is pristine and this particular individual happens to live right next door to you or behind you where people can see it out of their backyard, that's going to pose a problem. So, what do? The first thing is just talk to your neighbor. If it could be a temporary problem. Perhaps they became disabled, they couldn't keep up with everything going on, and they could use a little help. In that case, perhaps you could lend a helping hand or point them to some local resources. If that doesn't work, or if this is basically their lifestyle and they're not willing to change to help you sell, then you may have to take some further action. Now, if you are in a homeowners association, you may call the HOA and let them know that there's a violation. But that's only going to work if your CC&Rs specifically prohibit what it is that they are doing. So if your CC&Rs are really lax, then there's not anything the HOA can do to enforce what you want them to do. So your last resort would be to go to a local government agency. Your city or your county governments do have rules about how properties must be maintained. There's also zoning code, and there's certain things that you can and can't do. So give them a call. You may have to call several times to report the violation, but eventually they will handle it, and they will require that the person correct it. So, not a great fun thing to have to go through, but if it can really help you sell your house at a better price, and also if it cleans up the neighborhood, hey, it might be worth it. Have a good day.